Did you know a perfectly running Honda engine can destroy itself without any warning just because of a few things most owners ignore? And the worst part? Some of these can quietly destroy your engine long before anything feels wrong. Here are 12 simple checks most owners never think about, and the last one alone can save your engine. Number 12. Park your car in the shade. You get into your Honda on a hot afternoon. The steering wheel burns your hands. The dashboard looks faded, and there's a crack that wasn't there before. That's UV damage, and it's happening every time your car sits in the sun. Inside, temperatures can go over 180 degrees. That kind of heat slowly ruins the dashboard, trims, and interior materials. And once the warranty is gone, you're paying for all of it. So whenever you can, park in the shade. No shade? Use a windshield sunshade. A basic sunshade costs around $15 to $25 and can drop the temperature inside by 40 degrees or more. You can also crack the windows slightly when it's safe. It helps release the trapped heat. It takes 2 minutes and can save you hundreds later. So your interior is protected, but underneath your car, something is already wearing out unevenly, and you won't notice it until it's too late. Number 11. Rotate your tires every 5,000 to 7,500 miles. Think about it. When was the last time you rotated your tires? If it's been more than 6 months, your front tires are already wearing faster than the rears. They handle most of the braking and steering, so they wear unevenly, especially on the inside, while the rear tires can still look fine. Most people don't notice until one tire is almost bald, and now they have to replace it instead of just rotating. Rotate your tires every 5,000 to 7,500 miles. Honda even reminds you with Maintenance Minder Code 4. Most shops do it for free with an oil change. It takes about 15 minutes and can extend tire life by up to 30%. A new set of tires can cost $400 to $700. Rotation usually costs nothing. And evenly worn tires don't just last longer. They help your car stop straight when it really matters. So your tires are taken care of. But under the hood, your engine depends on one system to stay cool, and most people forget about it completely. Number 10. Flush the radiator every 2 years. A 2015 Accord rolled into a shop overheating on the freeway. The owner thought it was the thermostat. It was not. When the mechanic drained the coolant, it came out brown, acidic, full of rust. It had never been flushed. Over time, coolant loses its ability to protect the engine. When it turns acidic, it starts eating away at aluminum parts, and this engine is mostly aluminum. There is no warning light for degraded coolant. By the time the temperature gauge spikes, the corrosion has already started. Flush the cooling system every 2 years or 30,000 miles. Use only Honda Blue coolant when you refill. Never top off with generic green coolant. Mixing different coolant types creates a thick gel that clogs your cooling system. While flushing, squeeze every rubber hose. A brittle hose will split on the next cold start. Hoses cost $15 to $40. A blown head gasket from coolant loss runs $1,500 to $3,000. That Accord owner paid $2,200 for what a $60 flush every 2 years would have prevented. The coolant is fresh, but imagine driving in a storm and suddenly realizing you cannot see through the windshield. Number 9. Replace wiper blades every 6 to 12 months. You have been there. Heavy rain, wipers on full speed, and all they are doing is smearing water across the glass instead of clearing it. Old wiper blades do not just streak. They can reduce visibility to near zero in a sudden downpour. Honda windshields on the Civic and CR-V are steeply raked, which puts more aerodynamic pressure on the blades and accelerates rubber wear. Most drivers only discover the blades are shot when they are already in trouble. Replace both front wiper blades every 6 to 12 months. Intense sun or salty coastal air? Make it every 6 months. Bosch Icon beam blades and Rain-X Latitude blades fit most Hondas and outperform standard refills. The job takes 5 minutes. Blades cost $15 to $30 each. And do not forget the rear wiper on the CR-V, HR-V, and Pilot. That one gets ignored constantly. Clear glass in a storm. But there is something under the hood that, when it fails, leaves you with silence. No clicking, no cranking, just dead. Number 8. Clean battery terminals every 3 months. An Accord owner spent 2 weekends chasing hard starts and random check engine codes. The shop wanted $400 just for diagnostics. The problem? White and blue corrosion coating both battery terminals. Honda electronics are very sensitive to small voltage drops. Corroded terminals create resistance. That resistance triggers electrical faults that no scanner will ever trace back to a dirty connection. Most people never look at the battery until the car refuses to start. By then, the corrosion has been degrading the system for months. Check the terminals every 3 months. Any white or blue buildup means it is time to clean. Mix baking soda with water. Scrub the terminals with an old toothbrush. Rinse. Dry completely. Then coat both terminals with petroleum jelly or terminal protector spray. That blocks moisture and stops new corrosion from forming. That Accord owner fixed a $400 diagnostic mystery with $0 in parts. So the battery is clean. But if you live anywhere it snows, your car is being attacked from below and you cannot see it. Number 7, clean the undercarriage monthly in winter. Road salt does not just cause surface rust. It eats through protective coatings, penetrates seams, and corrodes the subframe. Honda Civics and Accords from 2006 to 2015 are especially vulnerable to subframe rust in high salt regions. And here is the worst part. You cannot see it from the driver's seat. The damage is happening underneath, completely invisible, until a mechanic lifts your car and delivers news that ruins your afternoon. Spray the undercarriage with a high-pressure hose or pay for an undercarriage wash once a month through winter. That removes the salt before it bonds to the metal. Most car washes offer this option for $2 to $5 extra. For added protection, apply fluid film or a rust inhibitor to the wheel arches and underside once a year. These penetrate seams where paint cannot reach. A subframe replacement on a Civic runs $800 to $1,500. A monthly wash costs less than a coffee. So your frame is protected, but every pothole you hit tells a story. The steering pulls, the tires wear funny. Number 6, check wheel alignment once a year. Your Honda pulls slightly to the right when you let go of the wheel. One front tire is wearing faster on the inside edge. That is misalignment. A car out of alignment by just half a degree scrubs 10 feet of rubber off the tires with every mile driven. Honda suspension is precise, but loses alignment quickly after hitting a deep pothole or clipping a curb. Left unchecked, misalignment destroys a set of tires in under 20,000 miles. Get a 4-wheel alignment check at least once a year. Also check it anytime you hit a major pothole. Always request a printout showing before and after alignment measurements. That includes your camber, caster, and toe angles. If a shop cannot provide that printout, find a different shop. The printout confirms the work was done and gives you a baseline for next time. At that point, it is not even a debate. Wheels are aligned. But there is one sound every driver dreads: metal grinding from the front wheels. And if you hear it, the damage is done. Number 5, inspect brake pads every 6 months. Metal grinding from the front wheels does not mean the brakes need service. It means the pads wore completely through and the caliper bracket is now grinding directly against the rotor. At that point, the rotor is scored. What should have been a $150 brake pad job becomes a $450 to $600 repair. Honda factory pads on the Civic and Accord last 40,000 to 70,000 miles under normal driving. City traffic cuts that in half. Inspect the pads every 6 months. Look through the wheel opening. It takes 5 minutes and costs nothing. If the pad material is thinner than 1/4 inch, replace immediately. Honda built-in wear indicators squeal at around 2 millimeters remaining. That squeal is the final warning, not a suggestion. Honda Genuine or Akibono pads cost $40 to $80 per axle. Catching worn pads early keeps the rotors healthy and the bill half of what it would be otherwise. If you want to avoid costly mistakes like this, Subscribe to the channel. Most owners don't catch these until it's too late. Number 4. Use the correct Honda coolant type. Quick question. What color is the coolant in your Honda supposed to be? Most people say green. On a Honda, that is wrong. Honda uses blue coolant in models built after 2000. Topping off with generic green coolant triggers a chemical reaction. The two do not mix. The result is a thick gel that blocks your cooling system and clogs the radiator and heater core. Most owners never trace overheating back to that one wrong top-up 3 years earlier.
Always use Honda Blue coolant. If the system has been contaminated with the wrong type, flush completely before refilling. Mix with distilled water, not tap water. Tap water minerals accelerate internal corrosion. Check your reservoir cap. The correct coolant type and ratio are usually printed directly on it. One correct top-up costs $8 to $12. One head gasket replacement costs $1,200 to $2,500. Coolant is correct. Now imagine a cold morning. You turn the key, and for 2 seconds there is a rattling that makes your stomach drop. Then silence. The car drives fine. Number 3. Address the VTC actuator rattle early. Cold start. Loud rattle from the engine for 2 seconds. Then silence. The car drives perfectly. Sound familiar? That is the VTC actuator failing. It controls how your engine adjusts valve timing. On the 2.4-liter engine in the Accord from 2008 to 2017 and the CR-V from 2007 to 2016, an internal pin wears out. Without oil pressure on a cold start, the pin rattles for a few seconds until pressure locks it. Honda issued Service Bulletin SBO 9010 in 2016 about this exact issue on the Accord, CR-V, Civic, and Pilot. Ignore it long enough and you are looking at a stretched timing chain. Replace the VTC actuator with the updated Honda part. The part costs $100 to $200. When the timing cover is open, also replace the timing chain tensioner and guides. A worn tensioner allows the chain to slap on startup and worsens the rattle. Total repair at a dealer runs $1,200 to $2,800. An independent Honda specialist typically charges $600 to $1,000. 2 seconds of noise every cold start is your Honda telling you something. Catch it early and the fix is straightforward. So that issue is handled. But there is a tiny filter screen almost no mechanic mentions, and when it clogs, it throws codes that stump everyone. Number 2. Clean the VTC and VTEC solenoid screens every 30,000 miles. A 2013 Accord came in with a check engine light, rough idle, and hesitation. Tried replacing spark plugs, oxygen sensors. The mechanic pulled the VTC oil control solenoid on a hunch. Inside, behind a tiny O-ring, was a filter screen clogged with black sludge. That screen controls oil flow to the variable valve timing system. Clogged, it starves VTC and VTEC of oil pressure. The result is rough idle, hesitation, and a P0011 code that keeps coming back. This is almost never on any Honda service menu. Most owners do not know the screens exist. Clean the VTC solenoid filter screen and the VTEC spool valve screen every 30,000 miles. On most Honda 4-cylinders, both are accessible without removing the valve cover. The VTC solenoid is on the front of the cylinder head near the cam gear. Remove the bolt, pull the solenoid, and the screen sits at the base. Clean with brake cleaner and a soft brush. The VTEC spool valve is on the engine block side. Same process. Both screens take under 30 minutes total. That Accord owner spent $380 chasing wrong parts. Cleaning a filter that cost nothing was the actual fix. Valve timing is clean. And now we arrive at the habit that separates a car at 200,000 miles from one that quits at 130,000. Number 1. Change oil every 5,000 miles and check the dipstick between changes. A Honda owner follows maintenance minder exactly. Oil change at every 7,500 mile reminder, every time. The car develops a ticking at 145,000 miles. By 162,000 miles, there is a knock. The engine is done. The interval was not the problem. Some Honda engines from 2008 to 2015 burn oil. 1 quart every 1,000 miles is normal for these engines. An owner on 7,500-mile intervals who never checks the dipstick can run 2 quarts low. 2 quarts low is how rod bearings fail. The maintenance minder calculates intervals from how you drive. It does not account for oil consumption. That gap falls on you. Change oil every 5,000 miles with full synthetic. Check the dipstick every 1,000 miles between changes, every time. Use 0W20 full synthetic for most engines after 2011, including the 1.5-liter turbo in the 2016 and newer Civic and CR-V. Use 5W30 full synthetic for most engines before 2011. Use a genuine Honda oil filter or Bosch Distance Plus or Mobile One Extended Performance. There is a small valve inside the filter that keeps oil from draining out overnight. A cheap filter with a failing valve means the first seconds of every cold start run without full oil protection. That accelerates cam wear and triggers VTC rattle. Honda owners still driving past 250,000 miles all share one habit. They check the dipstick every time. It takes 30 seconds.
Those are 12 simple things that can seriously extend the life of your Honda. Before you spend money at a shop, go through this list first. A lot of the problems people pay for could have been avoided with basic maintenance. If you've got a Honda, drop the year, model, and mileage below. And for more Honda tips, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love this stuff and have got great content coming in every single week. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.